Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Unyi Stitches. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support, and to my new audience, thank you for stopping by. In today's tutorial, we want to learn how to draft a wrap top, and the measurement we need is our shoulder measurement, the bust measurement, the waist measurement, and the material we need is our pattern paper, our tape, pencil, scissors, our rulers, and our tracing wheel. So without wasting much of our time, let's go straight into the tutorial. You need to fold your pattern paper into two. So my pattern is on fold. So for the wrap top, it's basically your basic bodice. You know how to draft your basic bodice. It's just to draft your basic bodice, then do the alteration. But if you don't know how to draft your basic bodice, I have a detailed video on how to draft your basic bodice pattern. I will leave the link on the description box. So this is my shoulder line. I'm taking this to be my shoulder line. From my shoulder line to my bust point is 10 inches. So measure from your shoulder line to your bust point, whatever measurement you have, then you impute it. Then from the shoulder line to the waist is 17 inches for the front. So I will mark my 17 inches. So measure from your shoulder to your waist, whatever you have, you do same. I believe you can see what I'm doing. So the next thing is for me to impute a neck measurement. I'm making use of 3 by 3 inches. As the wideness of the neck will be 3, and how deep the neck will be 3. This way. So I'll connect one. The next thing is for me to impute my shoulder measurement. You measure your shoulder, whatever measurement you have, you divide by 2. The one I'm working with is 17. When I divide by 2, that gives me 8.5. Then I will slope the shoulder by 1.5 inches. I will connect the line. The next thing is for me to determine my armhole measurement. For you to get your armhole measurement, you divide your bust measurement by 6 plus 1.5. So I will connect, I will draw a straight line here. Impute my shoulder measurement here as well, so that I will have a straight line. You know, accuracy is very important when it comes to pattern drafting, because the fitting of the clothes depends on the pattern. Can you see? Then I will come up by 3 inches. Here on the 3 inches point, I'll come in by half of an inch. Then I'll impute my bust measurement on my chest line, this armhole line. I will impute my bust measurement. When you measure around your bust, whatever measurement you have, you divide by 4. So the one I'm working with, after dividing it by 4, I have 10.25. Mark my 10.25. Then I will connect it with my armhole curve. From that, my bust measurement to my shoulder slope. Then the next thing is for me to impute my waist measurement. Measure around your waist, then whatever measurement you have, I divide by 4. The one I'm working with, when I divide by 4, it gives me 8.25 plus 1 inch. That gives me 9.25. Then I'll connect Then the next thing is for me to impute my waist dart. For me to impute my waist dart, I'll measure my bust span. That's I'll measure from my nipple to the other nipple. Then I'll divide by 2. So divide your bust span measurement by 2. The one I'm working with is 9. When I divide by 2, that gives me 4.5, and I will impute that on my bust line. I will impute them on my waistline. Then I will connect the points. The waist that we make use of 1 inch, which will give us 0.5 dart intake. So I will impute my 0.5 on each side. Then I will connect it to my bust point. That is my waist dart. For my bust dart, I'm making use of the difference between my waist measurement for the front and the waist measurement for the back. When you measure from your shoulder to your waist for the front, you'll notice that it's different from what you have for the back. So the difference between my front and my back waist measurement is 2. So I will impute it as my bust dart. When I hold it, it will balance up the clothes. So I will connect it to my bust point here. Can you see? So that is basically everything about your basic bodice. So now I will add my joining allowance for the shoulder. I'll make use of half of an inch. Then for my armhole, I'll add half of an inch as well. That is my joining allowance for the armhole. Then for the side seam, I'm going to make use of 1.5. So I'll connect it. I'll extend that leg. Yeah. So I will cut my pattern. For the joining, I'll make use of half an inch. So I'll add my folding allowance of 1 inch. So I'll cut my pattern. So this is my basic bodice. I have cut it out. So I will trace my dots. So I'm tracing my dots now. So that is my waist dart. I will trace my bust dart as well. Then I will draw it. So those are my dots. So what I will do on this end of my line, this is my side seam, I will come up by 2 inches, though this is optional because I don't want it to reveal my bust. So there are 2 ways for you to draw your wrap. You can either draw from this point, you draw it to that leg, it will still be nice, or you can decide to come up here by 2 inches, then you connect it to this point as well. Here I will come by 1 inch, by 1 inch. Then I will connect that 1 inch point to these 2 inches. The essence of this, my 2 inches, I don't want the neckline to be too deep, which can reveal my bust. But if you don't mind, you can come down to that leg. It's just your choice. Can you see? This is how I want mine to be, but you can decide to like draw your own. Any design that you feel you want to use, you can decide to use your curve roller to curve the line. You decide to curve it this way to this point to still look nice. So it depends on what you want. So I will cut this out now. Can you see it pass through the bust point? I will cut this out now. Can you see? So what I will do now is for me to grab a new pattern paper, then carry this other side that I have cut. I will trace it out by turning it this way and place it on top of this other pattern paper. Then I will trace out everything. I'll use this to hold it down. Then I'll use my tracing wheel. So I will cut my pattern. So that is our wrap up. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And turn on your notification bell to notify whenever I upload new sewing tutorial. See you on our next video. Bye bye.